For the second time this week, a brush fire erupts in Hamul, fueled by dry and hot conditions and our first heat wave of the season. We're tracking some relief coming for our crews battling the Springs fire.
And we also have a lot of relief when it comes to temperatures for all of us, so I'm tracking how long all this cooler weather is going to stick around.
2 large-scale immigration raids carried out by ICE target 2 Southern California farms. The tensions that broke out between protesters and federal agents.
ABC 10 News at 11 starts now, featuring Melissa Mecija and Jared Aarons.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us on this midday. Fire crews still working to knock down this Springs fire in Hamul. It sparked Thursday evening, burned 50 acres along Lyons Valley Road and Honey Spring Road. Fire crews say the fire was originally in 3 different spots, but 2 of them have since merged, and they were able to stop the forward rate of one of the fires. Today, crews will strengthen containment lines and extinguish those hot spots. Evacuation orders, the good thing is that they've been lifted, but the warning remains in effect right now. Road closures are impacting Lyons Valley, Honey Springs, and Hapato Valley roads. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but right now it is at 20% containment. It's been warm and just so dry, Moses, but fortunately you're saying there's some relief on the way.
Yes, the relief is coming really as soon as today, because think about, like, the past couple days were unseasonably hot, but today our highs are up to 10 degrees cooler. So we have nice weather this weekend, and we're going to see more nice weather sticking around throughout a lot of next week too. But these are the highs that we had yesterday. San Diego is pretty nice, mid to upper 70s. In the neighborhoods, you start seeing upper 80s. You see spots like Escondido that got close to 100 degrees. And then in the deserts, you had spots that were much closer to 120. So yesterday was a lot. Thankfully, today is not nearly as intense. We're just seeing some temperatures that are getting up around that 70-degree mark for the coastline. It may take a couple more hours for the sunlight to really come out and for that marine layer to give way to some sun. But then today's highs are just so different from what we had yesterday. In San Diego, we're almost perfect, mostly sunny with a high of 73 degrees. Then for our inland neighborhoods, those highs in the low to mid 80s, that is about a 10-degree drop from what we saw 24 hours ago. Mountains are also seeing some 80s, and believe it or not, even that 112 for the desert is a pretty big improvement depending on where you're looking. Now this weekend, we're going to see a lot of those nice conditions rolling through. So in my extended forecast, I'll share what the weekend's going to look like for everybody else.
And in the past couple of days, 3 different fires sparked around San Diego County. 2 days ago, the Steel Fire started in Hamul. That one burned 28 acres. A small brush fire began in Rona yesterday. That one burned about 1 acre. And at the... Today marks 1 week since the deadly floods that hit Texas. The latest efforts in recovery as the president tours the devastation.
They're not a toy. They are therapeutic medical supply that we use for mental health purposes.
A nonprofit is bringing comfort cups to Texans dealing with unimaginable heartbreak in the Hill Country. We follow through with the group and how they're helping families who lost a loved one in the flooding. Plus,
I can barely do this one. And this one is like $435.69 every month. I don't want to go no higher.
The price for used cars barely affordable for some drivers. Straight ahead, we have some tips that you can use to find the best wheels within your budget.
And let's check in on traffic one more time. We still have some restricted flow on 78 East. This is near exit 13. That's Twin Nose Valley Road. Looks like some barrier repairs slowing stuff down a little bit. And then in Coronado, looks like crews are working on helping clear the scene after a car stalled on what appears to be the 75 East, the Coronado Bridge, right before Bayfront. But besides that, things are looking pretty good for the South Bay. Not finding too many problems in the East County, and many of the major highways in the North County are doing just fine right now, too.
ABC 10 News Evenings with anchor Kimberly Hunt. Stories that matter.
I know a lot of South Bay folks are frustrated by this one. Trash service delays continue in Chula Vista as the city's lone trash company faces a nationwide strike. Thursday, the city was notified by Republic Services of a temporary work stoppage in Boston and other locations.
Can run 55 miles per hour.
Oh,
and
wow.
Apparently the closest living relative is the giraffe.
The giraffe.
I searched, is it deer? It's not deer, apparently.
Well, either way, very cute. Well, have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. And we'll leave you with a live look at the rhinos, right?